39 total attempts tonight from the free throw line for Las Vegas. How much harder does that make it when you're trying to climb back into a game when you can't keep a team off the free throw line?
Yeah, near impossible. Near impossible.
What was it about Vegas that made it so hard to stop them in the paint and keep them from getting on the line?
They were just much more aggressive than we were. And I don't have an explanation for why we were so soft, not just in the post, but just in general. Turning the ball over, fouling people. It seemed like almost, every other time down the floor, we fouled somebody. And just totally unacceptable. I can't think of a facet of the game that we were good in. Very, very, very disappointing.
You say soft. Do you feel like that's the main problem with your team right now is mentally?
One of them. No, it's one of them. This is a very physical team. They're not the type of team that you can shy away from or back down from. Just the opposite. And we just didn't bring any level of aggressiveness for the most part.
What do you feel like your team has to do to turn things around before Sunday?
No, we have to decide that we want to be a really good basketball team. Today we were just bad. It was bad basketball all the way around. That's not us. That's not who the Indiana Fever are. We have to be better, and we will be better.
Obviously a game you're trying to claw your way back into. How much harder is that when you can't keep the aces off the line?
It's really hard. It's all on us to just dial in no matter what is going on in the game. We have to stay grounded. We have to stay focused. And I think we like that tonight. I think everyone wasn't ready to go from the tip. So it's just us, honestly.
Looking back, I know this is really quick because the game just ended, but what's fresh in your mind right now that you feel like can be different by Sunday?
I mean, us coming ready to play, just getting down in, listening to the scout, knowing the scout, all the schemes that we want to do, people coming in the game and there's not a drop off when they come in, and it's all just uphill. We can't have a point in time. We can't have a bad first quarter and then try to piece it together in the second and then come out lacking in the third and try to pick it up in the fourth. There's too much up and down. You have to, from the jump, you have to be on a steady incline. You can't decline at no point in time.
In games where you have had that fast start versus games like tonight, what do you feel like the main difference is? Is it you getting the ball early? Is it Kelsey getting revved up quickly? What do you feel like helps this team get started fast?
I mean, it all just goes off of the how we come out punching the first possession. When we get the first possession, it's okay, whoever scores, it's okay, they're setting the tone. It's about how we're getting that score, how we're getting the stop. If someone's up aggressive and you see, D-Rob up aggressive, pressuring the ball, you're going to want to play hard behind her. So I think it just starts with one person. It's okay, they're being aggressive. Okay, now it's my turn to be aggressive because I don't want to be that person that's not being aggressive, that's not going hard for my team.
Do you like personally having the offense set up to where it's anybody can come out and be that tone setter?
Yes, I don't think it should be one set person who's this person just has to score for us to get going. No, it could be anyone.
One of the brightest spots of this game was the second quarter. It was when the offense was clicking, you were able to get stops. On nights like this, is it still positive that you can still find spurts in the game where the team was playing to the level it knows it can play at?
I think it's hard to find a lot of positives out of this game. I just think we didn't show up. So hopefully we have a better showing on Sunday.
What do you feel like helps this team starts fast? It seems like there have been games this season that you can look towards where that fast start was there. Tonight it wasn't. But what do you feel like helps this team get out the gate as fast as possible?
We're just going to need better defensive energy. If our shots are not falling, we can't stop playing defense. So I think we kind of fall into that early on and kind of dig ourselves in a hole and have to fight all the way back.
There are still players on the team that are trying to get their rhythm with their shots still.
Right.
How do you feel like, how can you still use what's going well with the offense while still trying to give players their chances to get their rhythm back?
I just think it's just playing within the offense. We know, trying to figure out what each other does best and put them in that position to, excel in that.
And then last question for me, what do you feel like needs to change the most from now to Sunday?
The defensive energy. It's pretty simple. We just didn't show up to play.
I'm just curious. I mean, Tiff, does it help that you're playing them again on Sunday so that it's fresh in your mind tonight and you can go back and hopefully change something 2 days from now?
Yeah, hopefully this lit a fire under us. It's not who we are as a team, and we had a bad showing. So hopefully on Sunday, we don't repeat what we just did.